Hey guys, welcome to Have a Yarn with Charlie. I'm Charlie. Hey. Just a quickie. I believe this is podcast 16? 15? 16? I'll check it out when I'm done. But I wanted to give you a couple updates of what I've been working on. As I haven't been working on too much. I just got over that cold that was going around. Oh, the head spins and the, the shivers. Oh, man. But I'm okay. See, I'm okay. As you can tell, the hair is is done, but I left this. I wish you could see this right now. Stop. Okay, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want yarn? Is that what you want? You want to be on camera? They get jealous when I'm talking to you and I don't give the attention to them. But at the moment, I want to give you my attention. So, you two are just... Anyway, so I haven't been crocheting too much. While I was going through that cold, I slept on and off for 2 days. I tried to pick up the hook and it was just... Nah. But what I have been working on is I'm still working on that shawl. That's from Crystal's Bag a Day, the I want to say butterfly shawl. And that's my go-to project, the non-thinking one. But whew, these doggies. So, where was I? The go-to shawl, the butterfly. Yes, I'm still working on that. I have a few scarves to deliver to the shelter, which will be after the 20th. You'll see why on the 20th. Yeah. Guess what? I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but my grandson is at the stage of he's learning ABCs and 1, 2, 3, and he's 1 and 2, and he's zim, all over the house, touching everything, learning, exploring, not listening. You hear that wind? Whew, it was 19 degrees tonight while I was at work with the wind chill and snow. It was like -5 out there. It was cold. But anyway, back to the grandson. For poops and giggles, I came across some videos on YouTube. I'm pointing as if you could see it. The letters for the fridge. Now I have to block them still, or are they backwards to you? But the A and the B, definitely have to block this. I'm also thinking, this way, maybe dip it in diluted Elmer's glue, but I'm afraid if he puts it in his mouth that would harm him. So I gotta think of something. Maybe spray on starch. I don't know. But I was making the letters. I'll turn it that way so you can see. And it's just cotton yarn. Peaches and cream. I was going to use the Premier Cotton. That's a mix, but it's a little too soft. And we got the E. I still have to thread that in. But they're whipping up pretty easy. And I got, time to get close. I paused it so I wasn't like, hey. I got magnetic tape. It's 10 feet. And then I'll just cut it and put the little pieces on the back and onto the fridge. There you go. And I was thinking of using, I don't know if you could see, no, you can't see it, the Bernat blanket yarn. It'd be bigger for bigger letters, but then my whole fridge would be covered. But I'm going to see if finish the alphabet, and I was thinking about numbers. I don't know yet. Look, close-up time. So, everybody keep your eye out. I was going to have it as a surprise, but I want to tell you. I'm going to be going to the store and getting Valentine's cards. I know a lot of people don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Some are for whatever reason. But, now this is not the full finished product. But you will be getting, a few lucky people will be getting little hearts. And I'm going to make them into, okay, brain fart. Wait, did you see the word? It just went, bye-bye. Bookmark. Whew, that hurt. But they're going to be bookmarks. I'm not sure if I'm just going to have braids going up, but they're going to be little bookmarks. And I was using the Lolly yarn. This brand, not this color. The Lux. Nope, it's backwards. Don't growl at me. Lux Lollies. It's so soft. But yeah, so keep your eye out. I will be getting those cards and mailing those out soon for the Valentine's Day. I told you about for the envelopes that I got from Annie's Club. They sent me another one. How cool is that? How cool. I was like, yes, I'll take that. Thank you. A sneak peek. Sneak peek. It's not done. As you all know, my phone, if you don't know the story, we had a little boo-boo with my phone, which I do a lot of my recordings from while I'm at work in the car, which, by the way, I do not have to sit in the car for 2 hours anymore. Jeff got a promotion. He is now working as a pressman. He's in the union. Applause, applause. Which takes a little stress off of me that I don't have to work too much anymore because of the fibromyalgia. And that's another story too. So I get to go in later, staying warm too. But back to this. I'm making up a pattern. I'm videotaping it with the new phone, which we finally got replaced. I have the web camera, but it's just, no. Nope. I'll have to invest in a bigger, expensive one. But for now, my phone is great. But here's a sneak peek. Now, the colors do cut off abruptly with, I'm using the Yarnado. And I have to think of soup in order to remember this stitch. Bullion. The bullion stitch, which reminds me of those curly cute things that you used to put on your shoelaces. These little stitches here. I hope you can see those. But, come on. What do you think? Sorry about the abruptness. It was whoop. I didn't even think. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? And this yarn, so soft. But it will be a scarf. I will have that video up hopefully soon. I did put the shirt I was working on aside because the tutorial was on the original phone and I couldn't get the tutorial back. And I'm like that close to finishing. I think I may have to start it over. But it is what it is. I thought Jasmine was over here. She made a mess. I was working this up. One side had the sleeve, and then bye-bye tutorial. Yeah, but I think it looks better with the sleeve. But that's just me. And, yeah. Well, what else was there? I told you about Jeff's promotion. The phone. The letters. The hearts. The shawl. The shelter. The new scarf pattern. Then, oh, if you haven't noticed, stay. Yes, I talked to the yarn. Okay, come on. My bear. And you're thinking to yourself, what the heck is she doing with a bear? Why? I'll tell you why. Glad you asked. I heard through the grapevine. Now, I never did this before. Save your labels from your yarn. This way you know how much yarn you go through. And I was like, does it matter? So, again, for poops and giggles, Jeff loves his animal crackers. And they came in this. So, what I did was I washed it out. And every time I started using a new ball of yarn, I put the wrapper in the bear. And it just happened to be that I remembered it close to the beginning of the year. So, in they went. And at the end of the year, I'm going to see how much yarn I actually went through. It's a fun little, neat little project to, you know, curious. Curious minds want to know. I was working on this scarf, if you remember. I gave up on it. It just, I don't know. I could show you how to do it, but me personally, I'm not going to finish it. But if you want to know about it, I don't remember how many chains I went across. Again, the tutorial was on the other phone. And this was ice yarn with alpaca. And it's a pain to frog. So I just, I gave up. But it was 2 double crochets on either side and front post. 2 double crochets, front post, and double crochet. I'll try and double crochet, front post, double crochet, front post, double front, and then the 2. And yeah, I said forget it. You know how when an artist looks at their stuff when they're done, they go, no, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Yeah, that's what I did. Anyway, I think that is it. I'm taking a look around. Like I said, I've been sick. I finally had my appointment for those EMG tests for the carpal tunnel. Well, that was, for me, today, for you yesterday. But I went and had the test done. And if anybody knows or doesn't know what this is, I'll give a quick briefing of it. You lay down. You give them your hand. They put two electrical things around your finger and a sensor at different parts of your arm. Then they take a handheld device which actually puts little shocks into you, and it measures how far or how long it takes from the shock to go from one end to the other. And it felt like a 9-volt battery. Like, remember putting a 9-volt to your tongue? Yeah, here, you try it. It wasn't that bad. Sometimes I was like... Then another doctor comes in, and I don't mind doctors having to teach. Not at all. Next generation, they have to learn. What I do mind is that they're so into the teaching that they forget to tell the patient what they're doing. Yeah. So I'm laying there, and this time he's taking like the little... It reminded me of acupuncture needles. They were that thin, where you could barely feel them, but they were that long. Doesn't tell me what he's doing, and he's talking away to the student, looking at the screen. You understand? And I'm over here laying down. All of a sudden he just goes, "Nyeh." And I'm like, oh, you could have warned me. Oh yeah, it's coming. Thanks. And he did it in a few spots on my arm, and the whole time he didn't explain what he was doing. He didn't explain nothing. I had to figure it out on my own as I'm about to punch this guy in the face, because he at the end he puts it in my hand, and it was just... I don't want to gross anybody out or anything, but he puts it in, and I guess it hit the muscle, and he pushed it in further. And then now mind you, he has an accent, so it was hard to understand what he was saying. Usually I'm okay with it because I could read lips, but he wasn't looking at me, he was looking at a student. And he's trying to tell me to either squeeze my hand or spread my hand. I didn't know. So I'm not moving, and all of a sudden he just grabs my hand with the needle in it, and he's like, I'm like, what? And Anyway, that was a quick briefing of what I went through. But the good news is, it is not carpal tunnel. The bad news is, it is a side effect of the fibromyalgia. And then I had to go back to the doctor and maybe do wrist exercises to build the muscles up. I don't know. That's another segment. Stay tuned. Yeah. So, did you put your numbers in for my monthly yarn bingo giveaway? What? No? Well, you better get on over there. I'm going to put the link up right over here. Up here. Up here. Remember, you have to be subscribed in order to win. 18 years or older. But it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I have a lot of entries. And you never know. It could be you. $1 and a dream. You never know. I have $1 and I have many dreams. But they are going to be mystery boxes, so don't miss out. Okay? I think I have rambled on long enough. Everybody, please be safe in this cold weather and these snowy storms if you're in Florida and anywhere warmer. Have a good day in your warm weather. No, I'm just kidding. But have a yarny day. Crochet on. And I'll see you soon. Bye.